Did you know that you can have 2 or more Etsy shops? There are no rules on Etsy that say that you can't have more than one or any restriction on the number of Etsy shops that you can actually have. And many people are really surprised to learn this when it's the norm with a lot of top Etsy sellers to have multiple shops, including myself. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go out and open up a bunch of different shops all at once, but once your first Etsy shop is running successfully, you might be thinking about opening a second one. And so in this video, I'm going to cover the quick couple of things that you should know about running multiple Etsy shops. To create additional shops on Etsy, you will need to use another email address because Etsy doesn't allow individual account holders to have multiple Etsy shops under a single Etsy account. So think of it, one email address for every one shop, which I know it's a little bit annoying, but when it comes to your bank accounts, the good news is you can use a single bank account and funnel more than one Etsy shop down into the same financial accounts. You can use the same financial information, the same LLC. You don't need a new bank account or any kind of new tax status for each shop. But by the way, I'm not a financial or legal professional, and this is not legal advice. You can find a professional who can guide you if you think you might want separate financial accounts for your shop. Now, one thing you are going to need to do if you want to run multiple Etsy shops is to disclose in each of your shops that you are the owner of more than one shop and put them in your public profile section of your account in every single one of those shops according to Etsy. So this is very important. They do lay this out specifically that you need to do this. So if you are selling on the Etsy seller app on your phone, one other really good piece of news is that you can have all of your Etsy accounts logged in and you can easily switch back and forth between accounts. Now, just because you can have multiple Etsy shops doesn't necessarily mean you should, because truthfully, it is a lot to manage multiple Etsy shops, and Etsy isn't just about listing items constantly, just churning out new products and hoping they sell. You actually need to use proper SEO and continue to monitor your items after they are listed so that you can improve the conversion rate. You also need to pay attention and recognize which items are selling well and which items need some extra love to boost up those sales. All of this comes with time and experience on the platform. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting out on Etsy, I don't think it's the best idea to make a ton of different Etsy shops or jump into the deep end and add more than one. So you really just want to focus on making the first Etsy shop successful before you even think about adding more. And then if you do want to experiment with new ideas, maybe you have a product that's kind of outside of your niche, outside of what you already sell, that's okay. It is perfectly fine to add some experimental products into your one Etsy shop. You can always add a different shop section and just kind of try things out and see how they go before committing to opening up a second store. I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you want to learn more about how to grow on Etsy and how to make extra income on Etsy, be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel.